If your cat suddenly starts acting like it hates you, don't ignore it, because cats don't change for no reason. They don't wake up one day and decide to avoid you. They don't suddenly become cold, distant, or aggressive without something causing it. And most of the time, that something is you. Not intentionally, not obviously, but through small behaviors repeated over time. Things that feel completely normal to you, but feel completely wrong to your cat. And that's the problem, because cats don't communicate loudly. They don't make it obvious. They don't warn you in ways you easily understand. Instead, they use subtle signals, small changes, quiet reactions. And if you miss those signals, you miss everything. The first reason your cat starts pulling away is pressure. Too much of it. You pick your cat up too often. You hold it too long. You hug it. You bring it close when it doesn't want to be close. To you, that feels like affection. But to your cat, it feels like control. At first, your cat tolerates it. Its body becomes stiff. Its tail flicks slightly. Its ears move just a little. Small signs. Easy to miss. But they matter. Because in that moment, your cat is already telling you something. This is too much. I'm not comfortable, but you don't see it. So you keep going. And the more you repeat it, the more your cat learns something, not about love, but about discomfort. And eventually, it stops waiting. It moves away earlier, sits further from you, avoids being picked up, avoids being close. And just like that, distance begins. The second reason is ignoring signals. Your cat is always communicating, every second, through its body, its posture, its movement. But if you don't understand that language, it looks like nothing. A tail flick, an ear shift, a slight turn of the head. These are not random. They are warnings. Your cat is telling you, stop, this is enough. But most people don't stop. They keep petting, keep interacting, keep pushing. And when that happens, your cat has to escalate because the first signal didn't work. So it makes it stronger. The tail moves faster. The ears flatten. The body stiffens. And if that still doesn't work, it snaps. A bite, a scratch, a sudden reaction. And now you're confused because it felt like it came out of nowhere, but it didn't. It built up from every signal you ignored. The third reason is unpredictability. Cats rely on patterns, consistency, calm, readable behavior. But when your actions are sudden, fast, unpredictable, your cat doesn't feel safe. You move too quickly. You reach without warning. You change energy suddenly. And every time that happens, your cat reacts. It startles. It pulls back. It creates distance. Not because it wants to, but because it expects something uncomfortable. And over time, that expectation becomes reality. Your cat assumes every interaction might be unpleasant, so it avoids them completely. The fourth reason is forcing interaction. This is where everything breaks. Your cat walks away, and you follow. Your cat hides, and you reach in. Your cat avoids, and you try harder. And every time you do that, you take away the one thing your cat needs most: control. Because for a cat, control equals safety. Control over space. Control over timing. Control over interaction. And when that control is gone, there is no trust. So your cat adapts. It hides more, avoids more, engages less. Not because it doesn't like you, but because it doesn't feel safe with the interaction. And the more you push, the more it pulls away. Until one day, It feels like your cat has completely changed. Cold, distant, uninterested, maybe even aggressive. And you don't understand why. But the truth is, this didn't happen suddenly. It happened slowly, in small moments, repeated again and again, right in front of you, and you never saw it. So how do you fix it? You stop, not halfway, not for a moment, but completely. You stop chasing your cat. You stop reaching for it. You stop trying to control every interaction. Because the more you try to control your cat, the more your cat pulls away. And that's the pattern you've been stuck in. So instead of doing more, you do less. You sit down, you relax your body, you slow everything down. No sudden movement, no calling its name, no pressure. And most importantly, no expectation. Because expectation creates tension. And tension is exactly what your cat has been trying to escape. So you remove it completely. You soften your eyes. You avoid direct eye contact. Because in a cat's world, a direct stare can feel intense, even threatening. And then you wait. At first, nothing happens. Your cat stays where it is, watching you carefully, trying to understand what changed. Because something has changed. You're not following anymore. You're not invading its space. You're not forcing interaction. And for the first time, there is no pressure. And when that pressure disappears, something shifts. Your cat doesn't need to leave. It doesn't need to avoid you. It can stay. It can observe. It can think. And slowly, that turns into curiosity. Your cat takes a step forward. Just one. Then it stops, watching you closely, waiting for you to react, waiting for the old pattern to return. The sudden movement, the reaching, the pressure. But it never comes. You stay still, calm, neutral. And that's what your cat needs. Because now, for the first time, you feel predictable, safe. Not something to avoid, but something to understand. Your cat takes another step, closer now, still cautious, still aware, but no longer pulling away, because there's no reason to. You're not chasing, you're not forcing anything. You're simply there, present, calm, controlled, and that calm builds trust. Slowly, quietly, your cat pauses again. Its body softer now. Its ears neutral. Its tail relaxed. These are the signals you missed before. The signals that mean, I'm okay, I'm comfortable, I'm choosing this. And that choice is everything, because a cat that chooses you is completely different from a cat that tolerates you. One stays because it wants to. The other leaves when it can. And right now, your cat is starting to choose. It moves closer, within reach. But you don't move. Not yet. Because this moment matters. This is where most people ruin everything again. They get excited. They reach too soon. They break the calm, and the cat leaves. But not this time. You wait. You let your cat decide. And then it happens. Your cat leans in just slightly. A small movement, but powerful. Because now it's initiating contact, not reacting, not avoiding, choosing. It sniffs your hand, slowly, carefully, taking in your scent, understanding you, reading your energy. And still, you don't rush. You don't grab. You don't overwhelm the moment. You stay calm, and that calm becomes trust. Your cat steps closer, its body brushing lightly against you. Soft, intentional. This is communication. Your cat is telling you, I feel safe. I trust this moment, and only now. Do you respond? Slowly, gently, Matching its energy, not controlling it, not forcing anything, just following. Your hand moves softly, a light touch, no pressure, no sudden change. And your cat accepts it, not because it has to, but because it wants to. And that changes everything, because now the connection is real, mutual, balanced, built on trust. Your cat stays, not for a second, not out of habit, but because it's comfortable, because it chose to be there. And that's something you cannot fake. You cannot force. You can only earn it. Over time, this becomes the new stain. Your cat hides less, avoids less, trusts more. The tension disappears. The aggression fades. Not because your cat changed, but because it no longer needs to react, because now it feels understood. And that's the difference. Cats don't behave better because you try harder. They behave differently when they feel safe. And safety comes from you, from your behavior, from your awareness, from your ability to notice the small signals before they become big problems. Because those signals were always there. The tail, the ears, the movement, the distance. You just didn't see them. But now you do. And that changes everything. Your cat sits next to you, calm, relaxed, its body soft, its breathing slow. It looks at you and slowly blinks. That slow blink means trust. It means safety. It means connection. And this time, you understand it. You don't rush. You don't break the moment. You stay still, present, calm, and everything feels different. Not because your cat changed, but because you did. And as the moment settles, there's one final contrast. A memory of before. You reaching, your cat walking away, that tension, that mistake, and then back to now. Your cat walking toward you, calmly, willingly, choosing you. Again,